Good evening, collective, or whenever you see this message. My name is Kay with the T. So basically, I only do readings when I feel pulled to, and tonight it looked like I've been summoned. So we gonna see what the cards have to say. But first, I'm gonna get into the energy that I was picking up on. So I was finna go to sleep, went in the shower, girl got my moo on and everything, finna take it in. And then all of a sudden, like this energy came over me of like sadness a little bit. And I'm like, wait a minute, I'm not sad. So what is this? And so I felt inclined to sit down and do a reading. Um the song I was getting when I was in the shower is Studio 32 by Summer Walker, or Session 32, whatever it's called. And what stuck out to me, we know the song only ain't number like a minute long, but really popped out or stuck out to me in that song was that, and I believe you should know that you don't know what love is, and I believe you should know you don't know. And whoever this divine feminine, because this is a divine feminine who I'm reading for right now, um, baby, and y'all forgive me if I'm too frank. I might not be the person you want to listen to if I'm too frank for you, but what I heard was you walked away from somebody who didn't deserve you anyway. So what you sad for? What you sad for? The person, it's almost as like you were settling because you didn't want to be alone, or you felt like you was gonna be alone, so you were settling. And I don't know what you're sad for, but to be compassionate and sensitive to other people's feelings, because I understand, been there, done that, got a t-shirt, a hat, and a keychain. um Anytime that you experience a tower moment in love, it hurts. Anytime where you know for a fact that somebody is not good for you and you have to walk away from them, it's gonna hurt. Especially if you thought that that person was gonna change, or if you thought that that person was your forever, or if you thought that y'all was gonna be able to work it out, or they would mature, or they would be able to give you what you need, what you deserve finally at some point. Anytime you have to walk away, it hurts. So I understand why you sad. Now the part I'm hearing is, finally got you out my bed, but I still can't get you out my head. So you probably think about this person. You probably feeling like, the word I'm getting is in limbo. So you might be feeling like you're in limbo right now. You might be feeling like, dang, what am I gonna do next? Like, what is this? What happens for me next? Where do I go next? Might be seeing 222, 333, 999, or 555. Those are numbers that are really sticking out to me. 444. You might be getting all the signs, all the synchronicities, and you still like, so what do I do next? So if you resonate with anything that I just said while we 3 minutes and 44 seconds in, let me know in the comments. But let's go ahead and see what the cards have to say. But baby, you finally got them out your bed, so now it's time to get that person out your head. Because another thing I've been hearing a lot lately is good news. So it might not be happening tomorrow, it might not be happening in the next 2 weeks, but you got some good news coming your way. And for some of y'all, this is the person. Oh Lord, this is the person who you was supposed to be with, but you was about to mess up your cycle by staying with somebody who you wasn't supposed to be with. See, what happens is we get in these relationships because we're impatient and we think that this is our person, when really God has already designed your person for you. And before you meet this person, you're supposed to be pruning and tending to your garden and getting yourself together and preparing and being in your season of preparation. But I know I've been there. We get lonely and we want to be with somebody, and we meet somebody and they might have They might check maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 of the boxes that we got, and we think that that this is it. This is the one. And I just heard, don't do that. Don't do that. So for some of y'all, the good news is the person that you were designed to be with, um, they're coming. I just heard she'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. So they're on the way. Um, Maybe think about that song. You may not see it now, but it's on the way. It's on the way. So the first card that came out was the Hangman, and it came out in reverse, but I feel the need to put it upright. Because this is you, collective. This is you in that suspended area, in that limbo, trying to figure out what's next. And I'm using the Hermetic Tarot, and what's so interesting about this Hangman is the fact that he's behind him is a lot of water. So there are a lot of emotional factors into your energy right now. Like I said, that's the feeling of sadness came over me, and I was like, what's going on? Because I'm not sad. So a lot of y'all could be having a lot of emotions behind you, just about what you're going to do next, about this person that you had to walk away from. Y'all could have probably had laid some type of foundation together, maybe had a house together, or even kids together. And you just had to decide to walk away, unfortunately, but fortunately at the same time. That's why I don't, hear me out. I'm in my 30s, so that's why I don't feel like it's good to move in with a boyfriend. And that's because y'all get all of these things together as if y'all are married. And then what happens if y'all break up? Now you got to sever ties. People got to be removed off of leases, or people got to be moved. Like, it's so many steps and things that go into it. Um, when you just boyfriend and girlfriend, it's like you creating karmic debt, karmic connections, karmic contracts with somebody who you wasn't even supposed to be with in the first place. But this Hangman, that's kind of what I'm seeing. This is the energy of the collective that I'm picking up on in this limbo phase. But what's surprising to me is that for the people that I'm talking to, even though, you know what I'm saying, you might be having these emotions, you might be feeling like you're in limbo, baby, you've actually surrendered this person because you knew deep down inside. You might not have said this to anybody else, but you knew that this person wasn't for you, and so you had to surrender it. It hurts. You probably still thinking about this person. You probably still, you know what I'm saying, worried about what happens next for you, but deep down inside, you knew that you were settling for less. You knew that you didn't deserve what that person was giving you. You knew that you deserved more. And so you were open, your heart was open and willing to surrender because you knew, even though it hurt, to let that person go. For some of you, it was like you wanted to prove people wrong. I don't know where that came from. It's like you wanted to prove people wrong. Like some of y'all might have been holding on to a relationship because of what it looked like to other people. And that's another reading in itself. That's some therapy type shit. But deep down inside, you knew that that person wasn't for you. So you're in this limbo phase, in this surrender phase, in this suspension phase, because you don't really know what's next. You don't really know what's next. So while we talking about what's next, what else does Spirit want to say to the collective? Because we got the person energy. We already talked about that. We know that this person is in limbo. What does Spirit want to say to the collective? Oh, Five of Swords and Seven of Swords. Five of Swords is upright. The Seven of Swords is in reverse. For some of y'all, whoever y'all was dealing with, I just heard sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. So for some of y'all, whoever y'all was dealing with, you knew, like I said, deep down inside, you knew someone right. But I'm gonna tell you, your feelings was completely accurate. The High Priestess isn't here, but she here. If you catch my drift. For some of y'all, deep down inside, you knew this person wasn't good. They could have been a liar. They could have been a manipulator. They could have been somebody who like to put on. I'm saying I put on for my city, on for my city. So they could have liked to put on, try to act like they were more than what they were, or they could have began this relationship acting like they were more than what they were. But in all actuality, It wasn't that. This was definitely not that. A lot of them folks was sneaky. They was sneaky and manipulative, and they had a lot of stuff going on, and that's why you had to drop their ass like a bad habit. Um, Even though it hurt, I'm being sensitive to y'all. I'm being sensitive. I ain't gonna do you too bad. Even though it hurt, that's why you had to drop them like a bad habit. Because what you don't see, you know how the folks be saying, "Oh, God don't play by me." Your ancestors don't play about you. Yeah, because what you don't see, you might feel it intuitively, but you might not speak on it. But what you don't see, God sees. Your ancestors see. And because they see it, they was like, go ahead and get up out of here. Because he ain't right. He ain't right. And if you a masculine watching this, even though I am talking to a divine feminine, I could feel it in my spirit. But if you are a masculine watching this, she wasn't right, baby. And you knew it. She was for the streets. Trying to be in everybody's sheets. She was a little freak. Ooh, you catch that little rhyme? Anyway, but yeah, that person wasn't right. And you might be feeling this Five of Swords energy, like you might be in your head a lot about it. This whoever I'm talking to, like you might have felt like, dang, another one, like I just heard another one bites the dust. Like you might feel like, dang, I'm tired of getting into these relationships with people who not giving what it's supposed to give, and I like you tired, like almost feeling defeated, But hold on, cause help is on the way. Yeah, some of y'all might be tired from these failed relationships. But the thing is, and I told y'all I'm not gonna be too harsh, but the thing is, y'all be picking these people. You pick these people because you don't want to be alone. You know something wrong with them. You could feel it in your gut. Something off. You settle for less. And then when your divine forces you to walk away, your feelings be hurt. You be upset. You be like, dang, another one, dang. But these are people that you picked. So now it's time for you to look in the mirror, Bookie Butt, and figure out why you keep picking the same type of people. Why do you keep picking people who do not deserve your time, your space, your energy? They're not good enough for you. And I'm not saying that to be cocky, but I am saying that to be cocky. Because you know what you deserve. You know what you bring to the table. Hell, some of y'all are the table. The plates, the napkins, the cups, and the knife, and the fork, and the spoon. You know what you deserve, and yet it's you settling for less. It's almost like imposter syndrome. It's almost like you know what you deserve, but you scared of what you deserve because you feel like you don't deserve it. Like I said, there's some therapy shit. Some of y'all need to go to therapy real bad. Some of y'all need to go to therapy real bad and figure out where this imposter syndrome in love is coming from, because y'all know what you deserve. Some of y'all have even had a taste of it. Some of y'all have even had a taste of what you deserve in love. And you self-sabotage that. Then you got with a loser who you knew wasn't hitting on nothing. Knew he wasn't hitting on nothing. And still had to walk away from him. Dang. Not the ones at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. Come in fast. I used to work at this job and their motto was hire fast, fire fast. So a lot of y'all, this relationship could have started quickly. A lot of love bombing, a lot of woo woo. Honeymoon phase was fire. Honeymoon phase was fire. But at the end of the day, it didn't give what it was supposed to give. What else, Spirit? Oh, baby, this car then flipped out and turned over and turned around and da 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 da. Ooh, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and this person ain't had no money. They didn't have no money. That's all I got for that Knight of Pentacles in reverse. They didn't have no money. They acted like they did though. They acted like they had it all figured out. They acted like they had everything that you needed, everything that you wanted. I just heard I got big plans. So some of them probably was gaslighting you, telling you about their plans for the future faking about what they was going to do, what they had, what they was going to have. Baby, they ain't had no money. You spending a lot of your own. That's all I got with that Night of Pentacles. They ain't had no money. They have no money. And the money that they did have, they was stingy with it. What else, Spirit? And you knew that. That's what's messed up, because you knew that. I'm here. I wanna be down. I wanna be down with you. So some of y'all was like, oh, I'm gonna hold this person down. I'm gonna show them I'm a good woman. See, that's that therapy, feeling like you gotta prove yourself. Feeling like you gotta prove yourself. But baby, this is the midpoint right here. The death card came out. This is the midpoint. Because this is in the past. We're gonna put these over here because this is in the past. Spirit said next subject, please, because you knew what it was. That's why you had to let it go. And a lot of y'all wasn't listening to your intuition anyway. Next phase. Death card comes out as we get ready to go into the next phase of the what's next, love, self-love, notes, all that good stuff. But the death card is coming out because some of y'all right now are experiencing a great transformation. For real, for real. You're literally shedding. Some of y'all might have just woke up one day and said, I deserve more than this. And you started pouring into your own cup. For some of y'all, you had to do some soul searching. Right now is the time for you to do some soul searching. Some of y'all need to do some shadow work. Or right now is the time to do shadow work. Because we need to figure out why it is that we keep attracting this same type of person. For some of y'all, this breakup, I'm hearing, was the last straw. For some of y'all, this breakup was the last straw. As if like you ain't got nothing else in you. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you do got one more in you. Because there's a lot of divine unions that are supposed to be coming to the realm. There's a lot of divine unions that are supposed to happen. And for some of y'all, the person that you're supposed to meet, who's your divine partner, this is a past life lover. This is a past life lover. I'm hearing from eons ago. Some of y'all, one of y'all spirit guides is ghetto. Because they said, because you had supposed to been with this person. Because you had supposed to been with them. And I don't talk like that. So, yeah. And every time you got with a loser, you delayed this meeting. This is somebody from eons. Y'all share the same heart. And right now, you're going through the great transformation because you're not about to settle no more. You're literally not about to settle no more. This relationship, this last relationship, was the last relationship where you were willing to put up with stuff that you didn't deserve. This was the last one. This one caused a tower moment and a death card. The tower card's not out here, but it was a tower moment and the death card because that was a cycle that you had to kill off. 13 could be significant. 13 could be significant. Your birthday could be on the 13th. You can meet this person on the 13th, but 13 is very significant. You can meet this person in 13 days, 13 weeks, fall. I don't know what 13 and fall have to do with each other, but fall is what came up. But yeah, this last relationship, I'm here to move along. Okay. The last relationship was your last relationship settling. This is your transformation season. This is my season for grace and favor. I don't know the song. This is my season to reap what I have sown. So yeah, you're leaving out of this season and going to the next season. This next cycle of your life is for you to reap, because a lot of y'all, even though that person might have been broke, even though that person might have needed to heal, even though that person might have been a liar, you were still trying to pour love in them. A lot of y'all are attracting people who were broken and you were trying to pour into them. But your spirit guide said now it's time for somebody to pour into you. That last relationship was the last relationship where you were not going to get what you deserve. Now, if you move forward and pick somebody else like that, just know you're going to start the cycle back over again, and you're pushing away your divine partner every time you do that. The more and more you deal with people who don't deserve you, it's almost as if you haven't gotten the lesson. So you're going to keep repeating the cycle, and you're pushing away the divine person that was supposed to be with you. Yeah. Okay. Wrap it up. All right. That's the end of that. We transforming. What's next? What's next? What's next for the collective? I told y'all that was the last season. That was the last season. I want his head on the something in my nightstand. Yeah. A lot of y'all are cutting out the BS. You're not accepting the bare minimum no more. And you're not afraid to cut people off if you need to. And this could be family too, friends too. Because it doesn't have to be a relationship. But a lot of times, when people are looking at readings, they're not looking at a reading for their best friend. They're looking at a reading because of a man that broke their heart or a woman that broke their heart. And for a lot of y'all, you cutting out the BS. You're not accepting what you don't. You're not. I'm hearing no more bare minimums. So you're no longer accepting the bare minimum. The Queen of Swords. That's what came out. The Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords don't play that. I'm a Libra. Big Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords don't play that. Anything that come incorrect, off with their head. Off with their head. Meaning it gets cut. I'm gonna tell my age, but y'all ever seen on Johnson Family Vacation where he was like, something shot Al Green shot, and they was throwing the CDs out the window. That's literally how you finna start doing people. Like, I hate saying this, but I'm gonna say it anyway, baby. The program finna be so strict. No, inconsistent, block. 3 days to text me back when you left me on red, block. Talk to me for 5 days and ain't try to see me or plan a date, block. Yeah, you not putting up with it. That Queen of Swords came out because what's next for you is high discernment, high levels of discernment. High levels of discernment. And I want to say it's not going to be all in your head either. Like, it's not going to be, because Queen of Swords is air, so that's the mental space. You going to feel it. That's what's crazy, is you're going to feel if that person is not for you. And sometimes it ain't going to take you long to feel it. You just going to know, this ain't it. This ain't it. It's already not even giving what it's supposed to give. You gonna feel when this person's not for you. Whoever come next, whoever come your way while you're on a dating scene, you gonna feel when these people are not for you. But what's crazy is, on the flip side of that, when you meet your person, you gonna feel that too. You gonna feel that too. What else do you want to say, Spirit? What else do you want to say, Spirit? The Star card. If you are what you say you are, a superstar. Both of y'all, whoever your divine partner is, both of y'all are literally, the word that came to my head was going through the same thing. So they're learning what they deserve in love while you learn what you deserve in love. The Star card popped out, which lets me know that both of y'all are truly healing. So when you meet, y'all could be whole. I never call out signs, but your divine person might be in Aquarius. Like, I, I I'm assuming the Star card is associated with the Aquarius, but like, I see all these other signs, but it's like big and bold at the top, this Aquarius. So your divine person might be an Aquarius, and we love an Aquarius because they're so fun. But inside of this Star card, this is crazy because I've actually never seen this before. I'm seeing the Temperance card inside of the Star card. The Temperance card comes out later. That would be crazy. But I'm seeing Temperance inside of the Star, which means that this healing is something that has been happening over time. Like, I'm literally seeing like steps. And there's also a Kabbalah on this card as well. I don't know if you can see it, that Kabbalah right there, which lets me know that y'all had to go through different phases. Both of y'all have gone through different phases in life. And every time you go through a different phase, you literally elevate. Every relationship that you've been with, even though you might have to cut it off, maybe it was keeping you, like, pushing your divine partner away, but every relationship was literally a part of your process, so that way when you guys come together, you could literally know how to treat each other, how to communicate, how to love each other, how to find beauty in the bad times, how to cherish one another, how to have intimacy without intercourse, how to have intercourse and actually be loving. Baby, Lord Jesus, how did we get there? This person gonna rock your world, and it's because they were literally made for you. What they say, you was made for me, twin. Where have you been? Nobody. No, yeah, that's your twin right there. That's your twin. And I want to talk about the toxic twin flame journey that everybody talks about. If you meet somebody, your twin flame is not running from you. If you meet somebody and they're avoidant, nonchalant, oh, I want to be with you, but not right now. That's not your twin, because your twin, the divine union, the divine person that's made for you, they literally are not going to be able to stay away from you. That's why all of these relationships leading up to this, were for them to heal and get right. Because when they meet you, oh, baby, it's time to lock in. I just had to say that because I be seeing a lot of stuff about twins, and it's not giving what y'all think is giving. Y'all meeting avoidant people with avoidant attachment styles, and you got an anxious attachment style, and you like, oh, that's my twin. That's not your twin. If it was your twin, they gonna want to be with you because they will have already healed before they met you. I said what I said. Bottom of the deck, we got the Two of Cups. I'm not making this up. You and this person are literally healing at the same time, simultaneously. Both of y'all are healing at the same time. As we talk about this person, guess what comes out? The King of Swords. So we got a pair on here. I'm telling y'all, this y'all twin. Queen of Swords is already here, and then the King of Swords is already here. So they not putting up with the BS either. They're learning not to put up with it either. They're learning, and the Two of Cups is still at the bottom of the deck. They're learning what they deserve too. Y'all are literally mirroring each other right now. I'm going to push these cards over because now we're in a different energy. We talked about the past. We talked about what happened, but this is where you are right now. The Queen of Swords, the Star card in the middle, and the King of Swords. Y'all are literally mirroring each other in everything that's going on. Literally living the same reality. As much as you're yearning for that real love, he's yearning for that real love. As much as you're learning discernment, he's learning discernment. As much as you're learning how to set boundaries for yourself, he's learning how to set boundaries. You're literally mirroring each other because that's what twins do. Your real twin. That's what they do. They're mirroring you. Wherever they are in this space and time, they're mirroring you. And you're mirroring them. So when y'all come together, it's going to be you a reflection of me, Charlotte. You a reflection of me, because both of y'all will have done the work. And it's crazy. Like, I don't know if y'all could see this on these cards, but they're literally looking at each other. These two cards, they're literally looking at each other. He's facing that way. She's facing that way. They're looking at each other because both of them are doing the work. Because they want to come into their relationship healthy, whole, and healed so they can both be happy. So we ain't worried about this loser over here. We're not worried about the loser. Because your man, your baby is literally waiting for you. What's next, Spirit? What else do you want to say to the collective? Any other messages for the collective? Spirit, can you tell me about this partner? Tell me about this divine partner. Because we know sis. We know sis. She's healing. She's getting it right. She's getting it right. Stop playing with me. When I asked to tell me about him, I got the Fool card and the Lovers. This is for the lovers and you. This is means I'll always be true. This is I won't stop loving you. This time is gonna last forever. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this literally took me back. This is a past life lover, y'all. This is a past life lover. In this lifetime, y'all get a new start. So it could have been in the past that y'all maybe it was just a separation. We don't know what caused the separation. Could have been war, could have been family drama, could have been one from one class, the other one from another class. So they just couldn't be together. But literally, this is y'all fresh start. Because when we tell you what's going on with this person, he's looking for a new beginning in love. He wants his forever person too, because we think that women are the only people that yearn for love and yearn to be with somebody. But men actually yearn for that too. They actually yearn for that. They actually want their person as well. And he's looking for a new beginning in love. He's ready to go on the journey. That man ready. Are you ready? I'm telling you, some of y'all need to go to therapy. I'm telling you, because you're going to self-sabotage if you don't. That man ready. That man is ready. Oh my gosh, he's ready. Baby, I'm ready. I'm sorry, y'all. The songs just be coming up. That man ready. He's ready for his new beginning in love. He's ready for his new beginning in love. He wants children too. So if you don't want children, that man gonna try to get you pregnant. I ain't gonna lie to you. He wants children. He wants his family. He literally wants a family. He wants a family. He wants, I'm hearing something to call his own. Something to call his own. What else, Spirit? What else? Can you tell me some more about this healing journey that both parties are on? Can you tell me some more about the healing party that both parties are on? The Tower. The Tower came out reverse. Let me see. Does it want to be in reverse? All right. Tower comes out in reverse. Ace of Cups. And again, there's that Kabbalah on the Tower. Yeah, a lot of y'all had to go through some crazy situations, some things that shook you up real bad. And it could have been stuff that you held on to yourself. It could have been stuff that you literally didn't tell nobody else. A lot of y'all, I'm hearing the word suffer in silence. So a lot of y'all didn't tell people the things that you had to heal from. But guess what? You're going to tell him no. You're going to tell him. You're going to tell your man. You're a real man, not the play man, the one who just, I don't even know what to say about this loser. Not the losers. But your real man, you're going to tell him about everything that you had to heal from in silence. But all of that healing, all of those tower moments, the tower is in reverse because you've already experienced it. You've already experienced these things. All of these tower moments, the only thing that they did was open up your heart to love. Thank God that a lot of y'all didn't close your heart off. A lot of y'all didn't close your heart off because you knew. I'm telling y'all, I'm talking to high priestesses. You knew that somewhere out here was your divine partner. That's why you never closed your heart off. That's why you never close your heart off. Y'all know what's crazy? When I think about these past readings, not past readings, these past cards, the Hangman, the Seven of Swords, Five of Swords, Knight of Wands, Death, like all of this energy is so dark and so like just ugh. And then I come to this couple, the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords, star card in the middle, and everything is light and airy. What's up? I'm here. Let the past be the past. You're gonna be able to tell this man about everything. You're gonna be able to tell this man about everything. He's literally gonna baby, I'm gonna love you better. And your friends will see it too. That when you think there's nothing else you can do, I'm gonna love you better. Baby, smile today. Girl, that man gonna love you down to the ground. And he is not gonna play about you. Both of y'all have had to heal. And you're not gonna play about him. Let me just be honest. You ain't gonna play about him either. You ain't gonna play about him. When I tell you in that Queen of Swords and you cutting heads off, you're not gonna play about that man. Because y'all have healed and he's gonna show you what it feels like to have genuine love. And because of that, you are gonna be so loyal to him. He's gonna be so loyal. It's gonna be like dedication. It's crazy how this energy is so light. It feels so good. Baby, you had to drop that loser. You had to drop that loser. I'm sorry. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. Where's my divine feminine sitting in all this? Tell me about the Queen of Swords. Where's my divine feminine sitting in all this? Seem pretty. Because he can't with you. Seem pretty. The cards just keep dropping. Divine feminine. You got the universe or the world card. You got the world card. Where's the divine feminine sitting? In her true power. She's sitting up on her throne. She knows that everything happens for a reason. Some of y'all North Node might be very important. You need to find out what your North Node is. I don't know why, but you need to find out what your North Node is. Study your North Node. I just heard that's where it gets good at. I don't know what that means. Tell me where it's good at. Tell me where the in the hood at. Okay, sorry. Megan Thee Stallion is my my friend. She's my friend. But anyway, yeah. Some of y'all are really sitting in your power. Some of y'all are really out here wipe out. Some of y'all are really wiping out all of the old because you want to be prepared for the new too. Some of y'all might be praying that your heart does not get cold, praying for discernment, praying that you'll be able to spot your person. Baby, you gonna see him. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a reflection. You gonna see him. But some of y'all been praying about that because you're ready for something new. You're ready for something new. Another message for the divine feminine. I like the world card for the divine feminine. Sitting on top of the world, top of the world. I like it. Y'all are sitting on top of the world for real, for real. A lot of y'all really learned the lessons. I'm proud of you, divine feminine. I'm proud of you. You really learned the lessons. Anything else for the divine feminine? Anything else for the divine feminine? Anything else for the divine feminine? Do it one more time. Oh, okay. Ten of Swords in reverse. Yeah, divine feminine. You really sitting on top of the world. Because if this Ten of Swords was upright, I'd be like, oh, you're ending a cycle. You're not in your head so much anymore. But it's in reverse, baby. You've already ended the cycle. That's why I say you're ready. You might think that you're not ready, but you are ready. And the reason why I like these cards for the divine feminine and the divine masculine is because the Bible says he who finds a wife. So this man is actively looking. He's ready. He's actively looking for his person. He's actively looking for his person. And you just sitting on top of the world, not in your head, not overthinking things, allowing your lessons to be blessings, taking your L's to the chin and being okay with it. Okay. 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 Oh, sorry. The songs just be coming in like the floodgates. Yeah. A lot of y'all sitting on top of the world, taking your L's as taking all your lessons as blessings. Your discernment is high. You still have love in your heart. You're not searching for nothing. That's what's crazy because divine feminine, you're not searching. You're not looking. You're really in receptive mode. You're really in it. You're really in the mode of being receptive. You're willing to receive. And I'm telling you, sis, you're gonna know. A lot of y'all, how will I know it's him? How will I know it's him? You're going to know. It's not going to feel like anything else. You are going to feel, oh, excuse me, burp confirmation. You are going to feel safe. This person might even tell you, you're safe with me. You're going to feel so safe with this person. I'm telling you, you're going to be able to tell him about everything that you face alone. That's how you'll know. That's how you'll know. And I want to clear up that misconception that people be like, oh, don't tell a man what you've been through because that man just gonna use what you've been through, or that let a man know how much you're willing to put up with. No, boogie. That let a little boy know that. But a man, he's gonna hear your story, and and if he loves you, he's gonna make sure to rewrite every hurt and pain so that you don't even remember it. You don't even remember it because he's going to love you so good. He's not going to use it against you. He's not going to try to push you and test you to the limits and see how far he can go and how far you'll take it. No, if he loves you, he's going to want to rewrite the story. Can I get one card for this union? One card for this union. One card for this union. This reading getting long. I'm going to wrap it up. I just want one card for the union. Y'all, the card is the judgment card. This supposed to happen. Spirit said, all right, both of y'all had enough. Y'all have had enough. You have learned what you need to learn. You've healed what you need to heal. It's time. It's time. It's literally time. Oh my God, it's time. It's time. It's time. It's time, Bookie. It's time. It's time for y'all to come together. Spirit said it's time. You've had enough. You've been through enough. You experienced enough. Baby, let the loser go. Get him out your bed and get him out your head. Actually, the group I'm talking to, you already got him out your bed. You slowly getting him out your head. Sometimes he might creep in a little bit because y'all might have had some history together. But you getting that man out your head and your bed because you need to clear up space for what the divine has for you. I'm telling you, it's so beautiful. Oh my gosh, that man ready. He is looking for you. I'm looking for is that her in the VIP line? He looking for you, baby. And you're just like, here I am. It's so cute. Divine Feminine, you're really in your energy right now, and I love it. A lot of y'all might be doing work on yourself. A lot of y'all might actually be healing. For real, like actively doing your self-love rituals, doing your meditations, having some of y'all need to have a damn girls' night. Some of y'all need to go out with your girls and laugh and kiki and kaka until you can't key and ka no more. Some of y'all need to go and bounce. It's just like your friend do. Move that root. I'm just saying. Spirit, can I have a message from the ancestors, please? A message from the ancestors. What do your ancestors want you to know? What do your ancestors want the collective to hear? One message from the ancestors. Then we're going to get off of here. One message from the ancestors. I just heard, I told you. I told you. I'm telling y'all, some of y'all knew that man wasn't no good. Some of y'all knew that man wasn't no good. Nope, put it back. Okay. Some of y'all knew that man wasn't no good and you still dealt with him. Some of y'all probably prayed, if this ain't the one for me, please remove him. Then all hell broke loose and you still stayed. Stop praying that if you ain't serious. If you ain't gonna believe, if you ain't gonna do it, just be quiet. Just get the lesson. Any ancestral message? When I asked for an ancestor message, I got the 8 of Knives and the 5 of Knives. A lot of air energy. Lots of air energy. Two roads diverge in the underwood, and sorry I could not travel both. To be one traveler, there I stood, looking down one as far as I could. The road not taken by Robert Frost. Y'all are really experiencing a transformation. And for some of y'all, the love that you're about to encounter is something that you've never felt before. It's literally the road not taken. I just heard, don't let your mouth write a check that your ass can't cash. Don't self-sabotage this collective. Don't talk yourself out of what you can have. Don't talk yourself out of what you can have out of fear of what you've experienced in the past. Don't talk yourself out of it. And don't let people around you talk you out of it either. Because sometimes when people see how good somebody treating you, they try to throw shade, they try to throw darts, they try to throw negative energy at it. Don't let people talk you out of what is divinely for you. Because it's too good to be true. It might be too good for you, but it ain't too good for me, baby. That was somebody, that was y'all to tell somebody. You might not think it's possible, but it's possible. Because all things are possible. And God always gives us the desires of our heart. Y'all, don't talk yourself out of this. Don't talk yourself out of this. Don't talk yourself out of this. I could be talking to some air signs, because there's a lot of swords out here. A lot of air energy. Don't talk yourself out of this, babe. Get out of your head. Get out of your head and get into your heart. Something's in my heart. Something's in my ooh, it got me hooked on you. What's that song? Let me start by saying this love is no fantasy. I'm just here to fulfill all your fantasies tonight. Whatever it takes to turn you on. Yeah, that's Four Walls. I'm really telling my age right now. But yeah, this is when I tell you this bad to stop it to play about you. Y'all might be freaky. I don't know. That ain't my business. I ain't trying to go there. But do not talk yourself out of this, babe. Don't talk yourself out of this. Your discernment is high. You've already experienced all the BS that you're going to experience. You've already been through it. Do not talk yourself out of this because you're going to mess around and miss your blessing. You gonna mess around. I'm not even gonna say miss your blessing, but you're gonna mess around and self-sabotage if you stay in your head about it. You get out of your head. Stop overthinking. Stop thinking that you don't deserve because you do. And do not allow people around you to talk bad about your relationship. Matter of fact, keep people out your business. Matter of fact, keep people out your business. Keep people out your business. Everybody don't need to know what's going on in your relationship. Everybody don't need to know what you and your man do. Everybody don't need to know what your man do for you. Because for some of y'all, that man gonna do for you. And everybody don't need to know about it. I just heard, especially your nosy ass mom. Everybody don't need to know what that man do for you. Some things are just special. Some things are just sacred. And it's for you and you alone. So keep people out your business, babe. And don't talk yourself out of it. All right, collective. Thank y'all for tuning in. I hope this message put some of my divine feminine and divine masculine, if you're watching, put some of y'all at ease. I hope that this gave you something that'll help you sleep well at night, knowing that you have a lover out there, Mr. Lava, and he's waiting for you. He's looking for you. And you guys are both being prepared so that way the relationship could be equal. Until somebody call me again, I love y'all for free. Keep people out your business, okay? Have a good night.